Hi, I'm Wal Foster from Bush Ice Creamery. I'm here to cook chicken yakitori over the hibachi at Bay Grocer for my friends Jeremy and Sarah. We're going to do it with some kosho and a little smoked Olsen salt. We're going shopping. Little cooking sake to put a little stank in the sauce. We'll go gluten-free soy sauce for any glutards. Some beautiful mirin to sweeten it up. Then we're going to get some citrus for a little kosho. In season at the moment, beautiful colors, it's a great display. Hi, I'm gonna get a mix of citrus, so we'll go lemon, orange, I'm sure there's some lime somewhere. Kumquats are in season. Kumquats, you can eat the skin, they're really sweet. These ones are, I can imagine, a little sour on the inside, but it'll be perfect for the kosho. We want a bit of chili, spice it up. Red chilies, just in case they're spicy. There's some shallots for the yakitori sauce to give it a little bit of depth of flavor. Got some lovely solo garlic. These ones are great because they're just easy to peel. We'll steal the last two chicken thighs. Chicken thighs can handle a bit more cooking. They're a bit more forgiving. So it's perfect to put on the hibachi over coals. These are free range thigh fillets and they've been deboned and de-skinned, which is great. Makes my life easy. Cooking sake. A little bit more for good measure. I like sake. We're gonna cook that off first because it's full of alcohol. Into that, we're just gonna put some shallots, skins and everything. Just one big solo garlic, super easy. So we're just gonna cook that until the alcohol's cooked out of it. Reducing it a little with the shallots and the garlic, and then we're gonna chuck all the other ingredients in. 1 liter of gluten-free soy sauce. It's a little mirin, 320 mils. Eucalyptus honey from Tiagra, beautiful, just 10 minutes from here. Our sake's reduced. So what we're gonna do is bring it up to boil and just let it reduce down. That'll be the glaze for our chicken skewers later. The kosho is a super fun part of the dish. You can use any sort of citrus, but today we're just going with all of them. Orange. You want to zest your orange and your lemon or your citrus into a bowl because it'll retain all its citric acid, which is a big part of the dish. All the acid would spray onto the board, but you sort of retain it in a bowl, so it's always good to do it in a bowl. Good little trick. Always go hard on citrus in citrus season. We're surrounded by good citrus here in Northern Rivers. Kumquat, you can eat the whole thing. The outside's sweet, the inside's sour. But you do get varieties where the whole thing can be eaten and they're all sweet. I hold it flat, run my knife along the skin because we don't really want the juice in the kosho. This is just a quick kosho. A traditional kosho is actually fermented over months in Japan. I made it a couple of weeks ago and I used it last night, so it's sort of lasts pretty well as well. So I'm just gonna dice this one. It would have been really hard to zest it. Nice and fine, it's like a little fine dice. All right, we've got our kumquat, our limes, our lemons, orange. What we've got then is some beautiful Olsen salt, smoked with red gum. You smell it, it smells like a barbecue. It's incredible. I'm not really measuring this, doing it by eye. Just a small seasoning for the dish. Big red chili. Hottest part is the seeds. Same as the kumquat, hold it flat. Try and take the pith out as well. Scrape all those seeds off. You can do it as rough as you want. It doesn't have to be super fine. So as you can see, colors are great, lots of citrus. The citric acid is sticking it all together. Smoky salt. It's a very rustic, fast kosho, but it does a lot for the dish. It's gonna really make it pop. And always have a little try. On top of the yakitori, it'll be woo-hoo. So chicken thighs, always free range. What we're gonna do is go in through the bottom and sort of fan it, and then fan it again, and push it all the way down. And we want about 80 to 100 grams per skewer, just so that it fits nicely on the hibachi. Yum, that's good. Really getting red hot. Gonna get the charcoal in, and I think we'll cook out by the garden. Sarah and Jeremy have some incredible stuff I noticed walking in. Broad bean leaves and broad bean flowers, they're delicious, really nice to eat. They're not fibrous. So we might cook it out there in the sun and garnish with a couple of those leaves and some brassica flowers and make it look a bit sexy. Chose this area because Sarah and Jeremy have done wonderful things for the garden. I walked in here this morning, noticed some broad bean leaves, broad bean flowers. We're gonna cook them about 3/4 of the way. We'll give them a little yakitori bath and we're ready to go. So I'm gonna give these a little bath now. In a perfect world, we'd have this sauce container full of sauce so we can just dunk them in there. But we've done a small recipe today. As soon as they've got a decent amount of sauce, they're gonna go back on. They'll really start to caramelize and glaze up now. As you can see, this is very simple. It's just chicken on a stick, over a fire, over anything. You could do it in a pan, in an oven, and just keep glazing it. It's so easy and approachable. Don't have to cook over charcoal. That's not essential. It just gives it the smoke that you want. So if you have a Weber or a decent oven, you can just do it in there. So you can see how smoked they are. Looks like a very good time. We're just gonna finish it over here in the sun, if you wanna follow me. Some of our beautiful kosho, just gonna give it, you wanna be able to get a little bit of kosho in every bite.